No, it's not worth it. Hey guys, it's FAGX, and today is the last Elsword video I will ever be making. And it's quite sad, man. I've been playing Elsword since 2014 on the spot. And it's now has been 10 years since I've been playing that game. It's been 10 years since I stayed with the community, did all the bullshit. But if 2024 you think Elsword is kind of worth it to play, hell no. Elsword is just dog. It's trash. It's very not fun. I definitely say that if Elsword had a good community, I stay, but it doesn't even have that. It's combination. Like, sure, if a game is even bad, but if the community makes it fun, then I stay. But it's not even that anymore. It's like you play the game just to do something, or people play the game just because it's just like they already put a lot of money gaming, or the money into the game, or they've play the game only because of the fact that their other friends play the game. So if they play the game, then dang, I might as well just play the game my goddamn self. Or they also play the game for the simple fact that it's just like, well, what other games else to play? And I played this game for so long, it's so hard to let go. It's just to a point. Like, it's to the point where we're at a point where you gotta start realizing when a game is fucking terrible. And Elsword itself been terrible since a while, bro. And it's just sad. I played Elsword. The last couple of 3 years for Elsword has been terrible for that fucking game. And me coming back is kind of making me wish I didn't come back at all, because it's just to the point where the game was just that bad, and I didn't realize it, and it didn't click with me. It didn't click with me with those 3 years, but within those 3 years, I had bad experience after bad experience, a bad experience of a bad experience, a bad experience, bad experience. Oh. Okay, you kind of get the point. That game is fucking terrible. So, if that's the case, it's just why everybody else keep playing goddamn Elsword in the first place. And, you know, my thing is, it's just like, I don't know, yeah, it's this main thing. Those two main things I definitely said. Out of the 4 things I said, the 2 main things I know for a fact is because people have the fear of missing out, and people already spend too much money on the game. But that is wrong. It's like, we're to a point where the game, you need to acknowledge that the game is trash, and need to drop the fucking game. It's just, and I get it. I played the game for 10 years, and I love my Ellises. But it came to a point where it's just like, you gotta realize that the game is fucking garbage. So, and people say the game is fucking garbage, but they continue playing it, and just wasting their life away. And I'm not saying more power to you, but it's the fact that those people can just stop. Some people that spend endless amount of money and can just drop the game and be like, and just be done with it. And I'm not talking about Rift. Rift is also trash. Yeah, like, people say Rift, and Rift is just changing to the same thing. Why I say what I said is the community. The community is terrible in NA. But those people that didn't want to spend that much money on NA end up going to Rift in the first place. But then now those people that go into Rift are also changing the community, the prices, and everything. And now it's just becoming the cheaper version of NA. And that's just still end up contributing to the problem, but just cheaper. So why the hell you need to play either one of the servers? NA has been terrible. It's hard to progress nowadays, and even if they give like people like everything in a no goddamn demand, they're always going to be stuck. They had the Professor 4 roof, if I remember correctly, and even if you do everything on that, you still probably going to get, if you're not a support, you're still going to probably get gated by birth. People are just like that nowadays, and it's just sucks. And like, if you really enjoy the game, you gotta play something that most likely you don't want to play. If you want to be a DPS character, damn, oh well, you can't play that DPS character because I need a support in this party. Damn, that's crazy. And it just gets worse from there. You always gotta play meta in that game. Unlike these other games that don't have to really play meta when you always gotta constantly play meta in Elsword. So this kind of just always not end up resulting in spending that money or goddamn not playing the game at all. And you just gotta be fucking miserable. And I'm tired of being fucking miserable. It's like, if I'm playing BQ, I'm playing BQ. I'm not playing no other fucking character. I'm not playing ES. I'm not playing no goddamn Adrestia. If I want to play Elysis, Elysis is going to be a BQ. And if the other people say, damn, I gotta do these content as not BQ, well, damn, I guess I can't play the game. And then now look at it. Well, I don't have my account no more. So that's the result of that. So I sold my account. I can't do it anymore because it's the simple fact of that. It's this one. I know that, like, the worst thing is, and I know people, and that's the main thing. I sympathize for you. I get the fear of missing out. That's why I sold my account, because I can't have the fear of missing out if I fucking goddamn don't have an account. And now I have a third point. Oh yeah, we got one more character that came out, Lithia. I'm telling y'all, no. Like, right now, Lithia's a novelty. She is going to be out, have all 4 of her paths, and the honeymoon phase is going to be done. It's just, everybody's going to be like, just realizing after all of her 4th paths comes out, this is going to, the freaking, you just going to wake up from the dream and just realize you're still fucking playing Elsword. And that's why the whole thing I don't like about new characters. That's why fucking, and let's be honest, how I know this? Because guess what? Guess who covered all of Noah? So, and played on the KR server every single time a new Noah path came out when Noah first came out. Oh wait, that's right, that was me. That was me, guys. And that's why I kept playing it that year anyway, because it was the simple. Now, do I regret doing that? Not really. I do like Noah. He also one of my second favorite characters that ever happened to this game, but it's the simple fact that it's like nowadays that don't cut it no more. It's like, sure, you could play those new characters, but it's the fact that you're still playing a shit game, you're playing with a shit community, and it's just like, what are you doing here? So that's why I said this is my last video of freaking talking about this game whatsoever. And why I haven't been hanging out with anybody in calls lately, because either it's just like you have nothing to talk about. Oh, why don't you have nothing to talk about? Oh, simply because of the fact that they're most likely 9 times out of 10 playing Elsword. So it's just like, yeah, I don't be playing it because, and I'm not, though, and it don't get me wrong, it's no hate towards them. It's definitely just the fact that, I don't like talking about Elsword a lot anymore. I'll have a conversation about it, but I don't really like talking about it. It's like I'll talk about it here and there, but if you talk about it for more than an hour, I end up leaving call, because it's like, what the hell am I have nothing else to talk about. I don't have the fucking end. So that's just my thing. Elsword is in 2024 is not worth it. Will people see that? Probably not. They will still play the game like anything else and still just enjoy the game and think it's like it's nothing wrong, where there is a huge problem. And what does KOG, and then whenever KOG loses their numbers, they release the next thing, and that's what's going to happen this year. I feel like definitely this year is going to be a new raid and a new armor set, and I'm telling you right now, I hope, and I want y'all to know this, please, for sweet, if I was y'all, quit before the armor set or the raid even comes out, because you're just gonna save yourself the headache, the stress, and just that's it. And I'm about to say, what do you mean by that? Because I don't like playing games where I feel like I need to be stressed. I don't, and that's what happened with Rand, and I'm not doing that. I definitely wasn't to do that with challenge mode. That's why I didn't do with challenge mode. I put my stuff out there. I want to do a fun, but people decided to still be elitist. So guess what? We don't play fucking Elsword. So I get it, but I definitely say that if like right now in 2024, it's just not worth give a damn about Elsword anymore. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been 10 years, and it just feels like you still can't have no breathing room in the game. It's like, and it's definitely now, like, God forbid you are a new player, you're a new player and you go into the game guess what? Now you gotta like hopefully find friends and within the game to either carry you. And that's not saying that bad thing. It's just the simple truth. Because if you don't find nobody and you playing the game by yourself, like any like I said, any MMO I play by myself now, like Closers or Final Fantasy 14, is like when I was playing those games, it's like fine to do them by yourself because it's that still have a bigger player base, and you're going to eventually find somebody if you're eventually going to find somebody that's going and willing to, you know, help you out. But in Elsword, it's such a small community, man. It's not 2014 anymore where you got everybody known to man streaming Elsword. Like, I remember back in those days, everybody when they first announced freaking that the Reaper title is disappearing, everybody known to man was streaming a joint to get the Reaper title. Like Hanzo, Waterbox, all those people. Y'all remember them? Y'all the OGs. Y'all the veteran. Y'all are the veterans. Like back when they had Koba TV, and it's just like back in those days, it's like it was fun. It was a definitely large community. But nowadays, it's not that. It's just not that. It turned toxic. And I'm not saying like, oh, well, red other communities are toxic too. Yes, but it had a big community where you could just find a part of that community to where you could just be like, sit down and be like, damn, man, I could, you know, just hang out with these people because there's no toxicity, right? But definitely, it's getting too small to a point where you can't find that group where you could just be like it's not toxic or you have to be elitist. It's not like that anymore. It's definitely not. And why? Then that's like another main point I'm trying to make of not playing Elsword. It's just the toxic community, and it's just why another reason why I just gave in. Like it's definitely if I have to do the 3 reasons, it's definitely it was exhaustion. After Natural Flow, I didn't care to play the game, the community, and then the expenses. It's like, yeah, you spending small fortunes on small mortgages on freaking Elsword, and you kind of don't want to be doing that no more. So, and like I said, I have more than one people that be telling me how much they spend on Elsword, and it's kind of not fun, man. It's not fun. But the more important thing is like, damn, what MMOs am I be playing? I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to be playing MMOs like that anymore. That hopefully stick with me. I did have one, and it was freaking Protocol until they figured out, until, you know, they didn't want to fuck up and just not fucking fix the fucking game. But we'll see. Like I said, it's 2024, and we'll see if I do decide to play any other MMO hardcore like Elsword anymore. But I feel like after Elsword, it kind of left a mark on me. I definitely when I do play these other games, it's definitely left a mark on me where I kind of just don't want to play any other MMOs because of that. It just affected me that much. When I do play other MMOs, it just that affected me that much out this drain that is just like it just left a bad taste in your mouth when you do play other games. And it's just like I think I gotta sit with that for a bit before I do ever decide to play something else. It's just it sucks. But I definitely do not think it's worth it to play Elsword. It's not. And I hope people that are watching this video understand that there is other games. There is, and people don't think that there is, but if you go to sit down and find some games, there is some games that you could play and just have genuine fun with. Elsword is not the only thing in the world, and I'm only saying this because I'm talking to the people that actually think that Elsword is the only game that they can play from here on out, and I'm letting y'all know that is not the case. Elsword is not a lifestyle. There is other games. There is other games to play. Like, they don't think that there is not. There is. But that's generally me. I'm not gonna y'all might say people that growing up with Elsword, y'all are adults now. We're not fucking 14 to 16 anymore. This having one in the game to play because all of our friends was playing it and actually was a bigger community back then. We are goddamn in our 20s now. I played Elsword since I was 15. I am 25. I am an adult, and I know the decision of not playing Elsword is probably the best decision in my life. 10 years wasted of and especially the last 3 years, just wasted on a community that didn't even fucking need my time. A game that didn't need my time. So I definitely feel y'all, but like, please think about it. I definitely say please think about quitting Elsword, because it's definitely to a point where the game is not going to get better. It's going to get more expensive. Their business tactics are, if y'all just see, their business tactics are getting more wild. It is. The fact that they're charging 2 season passes and one of them technically should be on the logo for new players is crazy to me. So that's just me. Y'all are grown enough to make y'all own decisions, but please just drop Elsword. Hey, it's Editing Seth here. I might have forgot to mention one thing. Go check out my Twitch. I'm gonna pop it on screen right now. I've been streaming every now and then, and I'm kind of trying to get more followers on there. So yeah, go into the description. Go follow my channel, and yeah, fuck Elsword.